Hello, my name is Mr. Matt Ammerman, and I am your human geography instructor for this semester. This video is to give you a little bit of background about the course and to tell you about the expectations for the course. Now, a lot of you may be asking yourself, what is human geography? Now, we can give you a very detailed definition. You can hit pause, read it, feel good about learning a big, long definition, but let's face it, that is very hoity-toity. And so when we go, here's really what human geography is all about. What does human geography really mean? We answer the question, why is that there? What is the point of it being there? What is the impact of that particular thing being there? Whether it's a person, a place, a building, a road, a river, whatever it may be, why is it there? What's the impact of that being there? And how does geography impact people's lives? In the things that you read and the videos that you watch, you'll get a true understanding how geography impacts people's lives. And then not only does it impact people's lives, but it impacts businesses, it impacts society. And then not only does geography impact business, society, people, but how do people impact geography? And how can we use our knowledge of geography to become successful? So let's give you an example that really applies to most of us in this school district. Back in the 1950s, post-World War II, we were extremely paranoid about communism in the United States. Our then president, Dwight D. Eisenhower, decided to kill two birds with one stone. He was going to establish an interstate highway project to provide jobs, to connect the major cities in this country, but also it was to allow the military quick access to cities just in case the Soviet Union would invade. Now remember, this is the 1950s and our Red Scare hysteria. And so as part of this, Interstate 83 was built that led out of Baltimore and connected Baltimore and Harrisburg with one another. It was meant to go further, but today it really just connects Baltimore and Harrisburg. So when Interstate 83 was built, this is the 1950s into the 60s into the 70s. Now keep that in mind. Now that's a picture of the original Susquehannock High School built in the 1950s as part of the consolidated school effort in Pennsylvania. And that's what Susquehannock looked like then. Today, our campus is massive. We have Southern Elementary, we have Southern Middle, we have a football field, field hockey field. We've expanded our high school multiple times. But why did that happen? How is that connected to the interstate? Well, when Interstate 83 was built, it attracted a lot of people from the Baltimore area, the suburban Baltimore area, to southern Pennsylvania, and that was due to lower taxes, a more rural lifestyle, education purposes. People just felt like it was going to be a better life for their children, and so they came to southern Pennsylvania, settled in places like Shrewsbury and New Freedom, even to the east of us, Stewartstown, etc. And as the population increased, the need for our school to increase in size also happened. And so now, 30, 40, 50 years later, all the traffic getting on at these Shrewsbury exit caused us to now have road construction. In the efforts to accommodate and be efficient with our traffic in the area, we are now establishing what's called the diverging diamond entrance and exit to 83. Hopefully done in a year or two. This will allow people to exit and enter 83 more effectively and alleviate some of the traffic jams that occur around rush hour and in the morning. That's all human geography. Now, while you're at home working, some of the things you may be asking yourself is, how am I going to be assessed? How am I going to know how I'm doing? The kind of work that you're going to have is you're going to be establishing your knowledge and your foundations through the vocabulary, through the direct instruction. Then the online content, the journal parts, that's applications of whether you understand or not. So me as the reader, and really me as the facilitator of this course, I'm evaluating the online content and the journals. Really, I'm going to scrutinize them and really see if you're really understanding what's being done. Every section then concludes with a practice and a quiz, and every unit concludes with a test. There will be a midterm and there will be a final exam. So how do you become successful in human geography in the digital version? Well, you're going to have to keep up with the course's pace. That is the most important part of any of our courses, is to keep up with the pace. Also, you're going to want to make sure that you are completing the online and journal entries with complete sentences, your own thoughts. Please no copying and pasting. Please no 1 or 2 word answers. Please write as if you're writing for a class assignment, not that you're texting your friend. Also, this is also very important. Don't struggle in silence. If you are having some struggles, if you're not understanding stuff, please feel free to reach out. And where can you reach out? You can always reach out to me, and I'll give you a little bit of information about that later. But what are some of the benefits? You're asking yourself, okay, I need to take this course to graduate. True. But when you're done this course, you're going to have a good appreciation for why certain activities are where they are. You're going to have an understanding of why certain people around the world benefit from their geography and their resources, and why some people don't have those advantages. And you're going to have a better appreciation for the world economically and culturally. And as always, as I said earlier, if you have any questions, please contact me, matt.amberman@sycsd.org. Or if you happen to be in the building, I'm in room 103. Have a great day.